Hi, this is Raj from ML Sportscars. Here I've got a very special Porsche 911 Targa 4S. It's a 997 Gen 2 in Carrara White Metallic. 4S is the wide body, so it has a wider rear by around 4.4 centimeters. Looks absolutely incredible in this colour, especially with the optional Carrera Sport wheels. So these are diamond cut on the edge and then gloss black centres with grey in the middle on the insides of the wheel. And that was spec'd like that from the factory, as were the side stripes. So that's the Targa 4S factory stripes on both sides, which again really enhance how it looks. The lights are the standard Bi-Xenon self-leveling headlights, and it's got the daylight running LEDs in the front. Tyres are in great condition, they're Pirelli P0s. Discs and pads are also in great condition. Their wear bars are still present. Front and back, you can see the dimples there, just those little ones there. Red calipers are standard from the factory as well. There's that stripe on the other side as well. Really makes it look striking, I think. Also Targa 4S on the rear there. Now the Targa 4S is a very special model. There weren't very many ordered from the factory. This was, if you look back to 2008, 2009, we're going through a recession. These were very expensive compared to just the Carrera 4Ss, so not many were spec'd. In total there were around 240-ish, and you can look it up yourself if you go on how many left. Search for 911 Targas and when they were registered by year. These were, I think, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. If you add up those numbers, how many were registered, it comes to sort of mid 200s. And then also you can actually specify the manual, because the PDKs have SA, semi-automatic, in their description on the DVLA, and there were just 40 spec with the manual gearbox. Very rare in a 997 Gen 2 anyway, but in the Targas, I believe there's only around 40 in the country initially registered. It also has the switchable sport suspension, as well as PASM, which lowers the ride height by 10mm all the time, but it makes it stiff and soft at the push of a button. That's standard on the S model, so if you had a Targa 4, you would have to have optioned it to have it, but on the 4S it came as standard as part of the price. It also has a universal audio interface, so that's the connections for auxiliary USB and iPod, and it has the climate control system, so that's this section here, and then it has the full PCM with satnav and phone module as well, so Bluetooth connectivity, as well as you can use a SIM card. And then it also has a CD DVD drive as well, so that's all working as it should be. Air conditioning is ice cold. Another really nice option on this car is the Carrara White Centre Console. So that was spec'd from the factory like that. It's actually on the option codes. And likewise, the dials were also spec'd in Carrara White. They would have been a brushed silver, so they're really nice that they sort of match the paintwork. Just look at that roof. So the Targa 4S is such a special car because of that sort of glass sliding roof. And I'll show you some of the benefits of that. The seats are actually very nice as well. They are the optional full electric 14-way comfort seats. So they have lumbar support, which is this control here, and then all of the up, down, front, back, and then tilt is all electrically controlled. You can see Targa 4S there on the door entry guards. And you can tell it's got sports exhaust because it has these stainless, these steel pipes. They're not actually stainless. Then it has this brushed aluminium sort of surround, and that's different to the sort of full stainless steel pipework that you would get on a non-sports exhaust car. So yeah, there's the seats. It also has memory, so you can have both keys memorizing where the driver's seat position is and also the mirrors. as well as 2 extra sets of settings for those bits. It's in such great condition, this car. Still smells like new. So you can fold both of those seats down, and you can have a luggage rack if you don't have any need for those rear seats when you're going on a trip. So it's covered 50,809 miles, and what's even more incredible about this car, it only has one previous owner on the V5. So the first owner had it till I think it was 2018. The second owner has just sold it now to me. So they had it from 2018 to 2021. Both were Porsche Club members. So there's the badge there, Porsche Club GB. Very well looked after car, full Porsche and Porsche Specialist Service history. And the next service is due in 19,200 miles or 627 days. So just under 2 years of driving before you need to think about having this serviced. As well as the servicing, we've just had the spark plugs, drive belt, brake fluid change, and also the tandem pump replaced because it was showing a bit of corrosion. The rest of the underside is absolutely immaculate. It was just the tandem pump itself, the coating of it had lost its coating, I guess, through heat, and it was looking a bit porous, the surface of it a bit rusty. So we've put a brand new one on there to prevent any future issues with regards to oil leaks through there. That's quite a common place for oil leaks to occur, is through the tandem pump. So that's brand new now. The stereo system is Sound Package Plus, which is the standard system. It's a 9-speaker, 235 watt amplified system from memory. And it has the multi-function steering wheel, so it has all the controls for the PCM. So you've got the volume buttons, and you can answer and hang up phone calls all from the steering wheel. And I'll just show you that roof. If it's too bright, which is very unlikely in the UK, you can have, there's a working sun blind. And the other, I will show you the roof working, but before that I want to show you this rear hatch. So you have an extra button here which you don't have on the coupes or the convertibles, this one here, and if you pull that up it pops this section here, which has a little gas strut operated rear hatch, which makes this whole area very accessible for shopping, for whatever. It's very easy access. It's a very nice feature on these cars to have that extra usability, and a lot of people love that when they have the Targa. I'll just show you the roof operating. So the roof is operated here just like the sunblind is. You push that away, and then I'll just show you that going down. That opens right out and makes it very light and airy in here, even with the windows up. So you can use that. You can operate that, I think, up to 70, possibly even more. It's not speed restricted because it has this front deflector here, which stops buffeting and stops wind coming straight in the car. But it looks great with that open. Ideally you should run that with the car started, but if the battery's strong, which this one is, it's the original Porsche one, and I'll show you that, should be able to open and close without sort of stopping halfway. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous car. Really love this one, especially with the stripes and the black wheels. Really makes it stand out. Let me show you the engine. So this is a 997 Gen 2, so it doesn't suffer any of the issues of 997 Gen 1s, 996s, so that's bore scoring, IMS issues, so bearing failures or RMS seal leaks. All of that stuff was engineered out in these newer engines, which have the direct fuel injection written here, and it's a 3.8. It's a cleaner running engine, it's more efficient, and everything's all as it should be in there. You can just see the engine at the top. All of this bit is the start of the intake there, which sort of sits in this section here just underneath. There's a rear spoiler as well, which comes up at 70 and goes down at 50. boot. There's the fuel cap. Everything is as it should be, all original. So there is the front boot area. With it being a four-wheel drive, which all Targas are, that bit is slightly smaller than if it was a two-wheel drive, but it's still a pretty decent sized boot, and it has all the tools under there, as well as the tyre gel in there. Then the battery is in this section here. It's an original Porsche, genuine Porsche battery, which is good to see. I mean, it's not necessary on a car of this age. I quite often fit X-Side or Bosch batteries, but it's nice to see an original battery in there where possible. Yeah, really striking, sort of ideal spec Targa 4S. You couldn't really get any better in my opinion. Looks absolutely stunning. Really lovely car. As I said, it's a 911 Targa 4S. As I said, it's a 911 Targa 4S in Carrara White with lots of nice options and the crucial manual gearbox for some. If you're interested in the car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.